right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Inside handoff goes to Madison. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Second and 6 coming up here. Here's Madison again. And solid running there. Gets him forward to the 39-yard line. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. They'll go right back to Madison. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Up the middle they go with Madison. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Minshew working from the gun. He fires one deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It'll go down as a 37-yard punt. And the Steelers will take over possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Freiermuth there to bring it in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And they beat him to the edge. That run stops back at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. On play action now, Wilson. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along the route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. To the sideline, and it is caught. And he gets this forward to the 19. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Oh, they're going to run the option to the short side. And he's able to push this down to the 12. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
2nd and 3 now. They give to Harris from the gun. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. He gets it out left, and it's gone. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the 1st. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. It's Steelers ball as we return for the 2nd, and they have to be thinking points here. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get it out of the way, big time.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Minshew setting up to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Brock Bowers. So that brings up second down. They give now to Madison. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Minshew now on third down. Pressure's there, and the steel curtain closes on him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it, except for this defense that just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's a 61-yard punt that time. And it'll be their football. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage of this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get 2 hands on it and take it the other way.
Forced out to his right. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or 2 and 3rd downs or 3. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Motioning Myers right. Throwing on first is Minshew. It's picked off, Dante Jackson. He's out in the clear. And the Steelers take over on his 5th interception of the season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
New set of downs for him from the 46. From the gun, they go with Harris. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Russ now from the gun. He's going to get this complete to his running back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Pressure comes and he's taken down. The Raiders got him. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Tight end has it across the middle. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
He brings it in. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They go with Madison here. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Raiders trailing on the scoreboard. 2nd and 4. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the shotgun, Minshew. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down. Here comes A.J. Cole back to the field for a punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And they're going to take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to the air. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Pickens motioning left. Wilson now from the gun. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
This defense needed that, Kate. Just something good to happen. Creating a negative play. You never know when this thing could turn in the NFL. And that sack is exactly what the doctor ordered.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap for Wilson. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Russ setting to throw. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They've got first down from the 31. Russ is going to cook here. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Intercepted in the end zone. Trayvon Merrick has it.
Red zone defense. It is a part of the practice week at least twice. Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays. Because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it complete. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So as we all recover from that last play, it's 1st and 10 near the red zone. Out of the gun, Minshew. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
Now, that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
Out of the pistol, Minshew. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good, wide left. That brings us to the break. The Steelers taking a lead into the visiting locker room as we send things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick returner, he took matters in his own hands.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, here's Russ. Gets everything he has under this throw. It is caught at the 20. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by, I love this name, Devon Diablo.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
From the gun, a run for Madison. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He'll get this to Tucker. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
That's good for Las Vegas. First and 10 at the 16.
Minshew working from the gun. Has a man, it's Madison. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They give it to Madison. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Play action, it's Minshew. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Jack Jones has got it. And the Raiders get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation. His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you could come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Offense to the line for second down. Makes the handoff. Now Minshew. Flush down out to his left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up third down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
They're going to throw it on third and long. Setting up the running back screen. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Out of the gun, Madison. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. We have an injury timeout now, and it looks like it's for Alexander Madison, who got the worst in that previous play. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And the Raiders get there and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the 3rd sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation. Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do is keep getting your quarterback hit.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. The Raiders go a nickel on this 3rd down. From the gun, it's Wilson. He's got it near the 8. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 20-zip lead. George Pickens the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left. Oh, he loses the football. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice. But kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He lets one fly deep downfield. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Las Vegas sends out the punt team. It'll be A.J. Cole doing the honors. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Jukes one defender. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's the Steelers with it to begin the 4th, and this game entering blowout territory. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Ross off the play fake. To left sideline, complete. They get 35 out of that one. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helps set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Wilson with it on 1st. To the right side, complete. Big gain here. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Minshew. Fires over the middle, caught. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 36. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throwing here, Minshew. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Dante Jackson takes it away. And the Steelers take over on his 5th interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
First down, ball at the 36. A give left side. Here's Harris. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Now Wilson on the play fake. To the sideline, and it is caught. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
1st and 10, give to Harris. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Blitz coming, Russ. He's got it! And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
It's 2nd and goal. Russ now from the gun. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers continue piling it on here in the 4th. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for
Now Boswell on to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
He was covered by Patrick Queen.
Out of the gun, Minshew. He completes it in traffic. Decent game here, but short of the 1st.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, And that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Third and short. Here's Minshew. He puts everything behind this one. And they pick him off again. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers take over on his 5th interception of the season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Harris once more. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Call it no gain on the play, and that brings up 3rd and 9. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Steelers close to picking up their 5th win. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Wilson now from the gun. That one is caught left side of the field. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Well, that's sure one way to take the lid off a defense. Great work to find the biggest hole in the coverage, and more importantly, go exploit it.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. They send him left out of the slot. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That offensive line and that O-line coach got to look at those pictures and figure something out, because you cannot let a defensive tackle defeat your block at the point of attack, or you're going to get a negative run time after time.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And they'll stop him after a short pickup to the 24. Gets him those 3 yards back, but it brings up 3rd and 10 now. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Into traffic, complete. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. This throw is caught. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Steelers throwing Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Raiders nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now Boswell on to send this away. He's got the squiver. And this one's brought to a halt.